I know I promised Willie that I wasn't going to do another live while I was driving. But I'm in this neighborhood right now, and it's like rock star. Hold on, it's serious rock star going on over here, one after the other, and it's right at sunset. And I didn't really have much to talk about as far as true crime, but yeah, if you could look for yourselves. The guy at the gate hassled me for like a full minute. I'm like, dude, it's a delivery, man. I was wondering why. This is all new neighborhood right here. I've never seen this. Palm Harbor, and I guess there's a golf course right behind these houses over here. But man, if you want to talk about where you want to retire to, now you guys got to think about it. If you live up north, your house is up there. Sell for a bundle more. I'm not going to tell California that. California, don't come here. You won't like it, first of all. And second of all, you'll be an outsider. So they're getting the roof done there. This one really got me right here. Pretty tight. What's up, Twisted T? How you doing? Pretty freaking crazy, right? I don't want to get lost in this neighborhood because I'll be back here for an hour. I literally am like 25 miles. I don't even remember how to get out of here now. I think I went this way. So there's the golf course. Nobody playing now. You see the golf course. But holy titties, this is just, I mean, one McMansion right after the other, and every single one of them has a perfectly manicured yard. Just like, wow, they must have one hell of a barber on this fucker. Some better than others. There's a couple back there that I saw. They were just off the Richter. So anyway, I know Willie's not going to tune in. If he does, he's going to be like, but I'm not worried about getting in an accident back here. You never know. It can happen. But oh my gosh, I mean, I just can't get over it. Here comes somebody on a bike. Look at this guy. It's probably the security guard trying to track me down. He's taking too long in that delivery. What are you doing back there? Yeah, this is like, basically, there's a neighborhood called Cobb's Landing, and it's basically the same thing, but these are much newer and nicer and bigger. So people definitely got some daddy warbucks kicking back here, for sure. Holy crap, dude. I can't even believe it. So that was that. There's that drive. Hey, Tanel, what's up? Little taste of Florida goodness here. And here's the sunset one more time. It was a great sunset coming over, but I was on the delivery app, so I didn't want to click over. It's kind of more beautiful now, really. I'll stick with it as long as the sun's out there a little bit. It's kind of what you get in Florida on an average Tuesday. What is today? Baby Friday? Today's Baby Friday. So welcome in, everybody. Fuck the security guard. He's a dick. I'll show you some of the sights, and you might be able to still catch the sun just barely. Just barely. Hang on. Okay, so there's a wing place up here. This used to be called the Little Red Schoolhouse or whatever. Wings, etc. now. Let me put the window up. And now it's Wings, whatever. Anyway, so let's see if I can. I'll just hold it over here. Try to pretend like I'm driving. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I want to turn the AC on real quick again. Sweat. Yeah, this is the area that I was talking about the other day that's nice. It's called Ozona. And this is like north Palm Harbor, right before Tarpon Springs. And it's grown because what happened was, it's one of those beach communities kind of, with no beach really. It's just a little shoreline. And we used to go here to Fairway Pizza. Hopefully it's not too jiggly and you can see they had 25-cent beers or whatever there until somebody got up to take a pee. That's how they do it, I guess, here. I'm missing a lot of good businesses on the left because there's another karaoke bar. But we're coming up on a little bridge here that might pique your interest just a little bit. Is Echoes in here yet? Where's Echoes at? I can never tell if it's Tanel or Twiz. They're orange tea. I am Twiz. I am Twiz. I am Twiz. So yeah, we should get one little shot. These are all mobile homes. So you see how you have a real extreme, I guess it's probably anywhere USA, is you have that extreme difference. Like there's poverty and there's luxury. So yeah, it's like a little intercoastal kind of deal. And so people redid the 1950s houses. That's how it started. And it became this little kind of cutesy, hipster doofus golf course community. You know what I'm saying? And so, anyway, I don't like it looks like. Sorry. It is what it is now. And I guess I need to switch over for a minute. Where's that damn bridge? I don't know. I thought there was like a little bridge thing. I think we just went over and you can only really see from the other side of the road. But there's a lot of little businesses back there. The restaurants like Thirsty Marlin. And that kind of kitschy kind of seafood spots and stuff like that. So you've had all kinds of stuff move in here because it's low taxes and you have, you know. So anyway, here we are. That's the brewery. Oh damn, you missed it. You can see the stills and everything in there. Shit, sorry. Oops. I don't know. Here's see the golf carts. The golf carts here are, you know what? I should probably take a cruise over there since I'm taking on 19. There's one of the bars that's kind of, you get the idea. Florida bar with a bunch of lights. Big deal. Well, the food's good though. They have a couple places that are really good food. And Dollar Tree. Golf carts, that place does really good business, and they're actually fair at the Capitol, and I don't know why they don't do better. But if I go to the right, you'll see what I'm talking about. This post office coming up right here, but back there is like some really, really fixed up houses, really nice. Not quite as nice as what we started with, guys, but I can take you right now, if you want to, back to one of the nicest neighborhoods in all of Pinellas County, other than like South St. Pete, where there's some real nice stuff. Here's Strachan's ice cream, very popular. Here, we'll check out the sunset real quick while I'm down here. It's only like 30 miles an hour thing, and it'll be too dark to film anyway in a minute. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Leslie and Billy. I know I'm breaking the rules again, right? I had to film that neighborhood though, so if you can't rewind on the live. Oh look, there's a free piano. Whoa, it's beat the shit. Where do you see this freaking neighborhood? Yeah, this is the Pinellas County Trail again right here. Just to give you an idea. That goes by my house. That's where I'm always riding my bike, you know, when I go. And then there's the zone of townhouse villages. Pretty nice. Check this out though. Where do you see these spots? My buddy did the real reason I know about it, I used to work down this way. There used to be all these touristy restaurants and so back when I was a kid, 16, 17 and 18. And so we know this area, but my buddy had a wiring job doing a control install or whatever, you know, before all the Bluetooth shit. There's Ozona Pig. That place is supposed to be really good. They got live music there. And then, that's Molly Goodheads on the right. We'll see that on the way back, maybe. Check this out. Look at this guy's writing everybody's name down. Fucking watch back. Okay. So these are the ones that a lot of people think of Florida when they think of Florida. This is on the water. We're getting real close. And you can see tarpon and stuff from here. And so a lot of people like it. It's desirable. I'm sure that probably these have been more or less taking damage from the hurricane or whatever. But yeah, you see the golf cart people. It's the thing. There's actually a really nice thrift shop here that we used to exchange with at some other thrift shop I was working with when I had my truck. There's a rustic look there. And this is the spot. It's a little different now, where I actually filmed right up until a water spout came on land one time. Now, yeah, they've definitely changed it. I'll park here for a minute. They added a house too. Wow, that's unbelievable. But yeah, that house was there. Hang on 1 second. That house was there, and I was parked right here. And this, how you doing, guys? This storm was moving in. I still have the footage somewhere on a tape, and it so if you look this way while it's still sunlight, those are the houses there that are really, let me zoom in for you on that. I don't know how pixelated it is or whatever. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to hold it steady for you. I did drop my phone. Say, what's up, Lizzie Millie? Grab the piano. Yeah, Tony, that thing was beat to shit. But that's North Palm Harbor, and then it starts to turn. Look at the size of this sucker right here. How'd you like to live in that house? And so let me pan it real quick. Yeah, there's some big monster, beautiful houses on the water right there. And you can pretty much get to Palm Harbor. There is, okay, so where we're looking right now is Clearwater Beach. You can see on the skyline, there's like an island out there. And that's Honeymoon Island and Caladesi Island. It's like they kind of, there's a little jetty between them, and then you got all these boats over here. I'll zoom in on the boats. You gotta, man, I was driving by like a boat store or whatever, but man, you gotta have some fucking money. These boats are beautiful. These like yachts. They must have just added this. I don't know how they even did it. I don't even know how they did it. They must have filled in the land, because this was not here. It was actually this house over here. But yeah, I got the whole marina and thing and all that. It's pretty cool. I had a good delivery, Leslie. That's why I'm kind of taking a little break. And then it was nice, and I'm back in my hometown, and I didn't appreciate it. I'll be honest with you, while I was here. And it really turned in. It's like that ex-girlfriend that got super hot or something, you know? And now you're like, oh, man. I remember when they had a garage sale in this house right here, and it was garbage. The house was seriously garbage. Well, these guys are playing music. I just wanted to show you this pirate ship and this over here. Hopefully you won't hear the music over my voice or whatever. I don't know. It's kind of in the distance. They're just enjoying the sunset, and something for the kids to play on or whatever. It's got little pirates, Jack Sparrows inside there, I guess. It's locked up, so you can't fuck with them. Got a little treasure chest in there. You can see, and then yeah, that house that'd be nice to come home to. And I could relax there. So there's the beautiful sunset, Palm Harbor, and here you can get a front view of the house. I hope everybody's having a nice day. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. Too Fast. Hey, how you doing? Is he in here? You look so pretty today, Too Fast, that I wanted to give you, look at this. Look at that, guys. This is that tells you a little something about this Arizona, Palm Harbor, whatever. Let's see, look at the, I guess, oh, this is a nice private little shack. It's probably their little boat thing. They got a nice table. That's a really nice table, isn't it? For an outdoor table. Those seats look brand new too. Dude, can I kiss you now? Too fast? Can I make my point? So yeah, you have them mixed in. These people here, they have a duplex. So that's got to be pretty nice. You got relatives visit. Maybe they can rent it out. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But yeah, it's real nice and peaceful and quiet. I don't know how it is where you live. I'm sure official, it's a little bit louder where he is in LA. You don't get this kind of sunset. Maybe you do. I don't know. Oh, they have some nice benches here too. A whole collection of benches. I didn't even notice that pulling up. I guess you go up, walk out to that dock there. Oh, it's private. But yeah, they got the benches and stuff there. So we can drive around a little bit more. So the sun goes down. One more look at that house. Huh. That curb looks kind of fierce. I'm gonna have to back it up. I'm gonna back it up and I'm not even gonna mess with that. I do not need to be buying no new tires, man. Alright, that's not bad. That's good. Okay. Don't be scared, Leslie and Billy. We'll be alright. Okay. Yep, getting dark. One more shot there of it. And yeah, we'll head out now. So okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay down here for a little bit. I'm gonna go to Countryside Mall and grab a delivery there. But I'll keep you with me here one more minute because I want you to get nostalgic with me. This is the neighborhood where I did the delivery or did the install for. And you start to see what I'm talking about right in the beginning here. And then you have the marina. Goes on a fish camp, they call it. And so yeah, my buddy had this house to himself for like a month. Keys, everything. Could have taken the damn Porsche out. Look at this one. It's like the Transylvania house right there. Look at that. Crazy, right? These are crazy houses right on the water. So, you do end up paying a little bit more for the waterfront property there. But it's worth it. I mean, these people, they went all out. They got the full package, as far as I got back here and I'm like, this doesn't exist. This can't exist. You start to see what I mean. I'm sorry, let me get my seatbelt on before we go any further. It drives crazy. I guess this Gables thing, now this is exactly like the house I grew up if we weren't right on the water. That's the old Ruttenberg. My house was that exactly, except it was flipped around the other way. And so there's the other one with all the gables. And I'll show you the one that we worked on. We were drinking beers and stuff on the back patio every night. It was a good time. Here's one. I guess they're redoing a lot of them. You'll see the one I'm talking about though in a second. This one's on the water. It's like an apartment building. And you got that one's nice, 3-story. You have to I think you already have to have the 3rd story to be able to build to the 3rd story. So a lot of people will just build the 3rd story just to keep it in case they want it later. I guess that's the way it works. I'm only going like 10 miles an hour. I'm out of gas, by the way. So here's one of them. That one's nice. It's got a little sun deck up there. I don't know if there's a pool or not. Whatever, I don't know if you can see it. So there's a pretty nice tour of homes. Nobody to really talk to back here, I guess. I could probably strike up a conversation or something like that. I need to get back to work and get some gas here in a minute. But that's a cute little one right there. And the metal roof. See that? A lot of people have finally learned that the steel roofs are better. Because when Charlie hit in... am I zoomed in? I feel like I'm zoomed in. When Charlie hit down in Melbourne, the only houses remaining with roofs were the ones that had... I don't know if it feels like I'm zoomed in. I'm sorry if it's shaky. It starts to get that way when it's darker anyway. But anyway, make sure. So now, yeah, you can see right here, this Gables house has a metal roof. Look at that, they have a steam. Did you see that? That is kind of cool, and they have it decorated for Halloween. I don't know why. Damn, it feels like it's zoomed in. Sorry. I don't know why it's doing... There we go. So there you go. That looks better. Hey, they got the little Rockford symbol on it. And the lights come on. It's like, it's literally like the Edward Scissorhands, or, what is it? The other one, I don't know. Oh, Beetlejuice house. It's kind of funny. Alright, so this is pretty impressive. This is about one of the most impressive ones on the street. And you guys know I don't like the siding stuff, but I think I could probably put up with it with that house. I could probably tolerate it. Not sure. But this one looks like it's ready to be... They've probably been hanging on to that one as long as they can. They also have waterfront back there. This one is amazing. Look at the little cove there. Looks so comfortable. You're talking about a house like that to air condition though in Florida. You're looking at $2,000 to $3,000 a month to air condition that home, because you got to keep your home air conditioned or you'll get mold. Right? That's an older one. That's old money right there. I'll tell you that right now. But these are gorgeous Palm Harbor homes here. Here we are, some more people. The nice people here. They don't want to talk. Okay, good. I was on a fish camp, backing out now. So there it is. All right, that's pretty much the end of the sunset. Let me read back on the chat at the stop sign here real quick. See, you guys are telling me to shut it down or whatever. Oh, man. Okay. Wow, a lot of chat. Okay. Hey, Monk and Betsy. This is old. This is I started on a tour. Is OpGCD in here? I hope I've swayed you. Hey Tip, what's up? How you doing, Kimmers? Nice to see you in here. Thanks for coming. Yeah, me and Too Fast we're gonna make out, but you know his perfume, it just wasn't right. So I'm gonna get out of this neighborhood now. Start back to work. It was nice to get out of the house. I'm gonna get that stuffed crust pizza today. They got the stuff. Today's Thursday, so they got the beach pizza. I did the Wendy's hack earlier. There's the kids' pirate ship, and yeah, JJ. I don't know if you guys get that in Ohio or no. Nice guy. Gotta go real slow as all golf carts are here. Wow, look at that gate. So I'd like, if I'm gonna do a gate like that, I'm gonna do a fancy gate. But anyway, I don't know. That one's just like an opener closer manual deal. So this has got to be very exclusive. That's a tight little one right there. Isn't that nice? This is a cozy little, could be like a B&B or something like that right there. Looks like this guy's got an Airbnb going on in front of his house. Why not? Right? If you can get power and plumbing to it or whatever. This is a nice one. Now that's actually a sleeper. See, it's got the second story, and that looks more like a Safety Harbor house than Palm Harbor, because it's got that kind of eccentric aesthetic. Oh, look at this one. It's got the flaming porch lights. That's kind of neat, dude. I like that. That is so cool. Holy shit. Check that out. I don't know. It's got a spooky vibe down here. Here's a big dog here. This house is like, we refuse to sell and we're not going to fix up. It is what it is. There it is. They know who people are. I had a golf course cart on my ass just now. That's pretty bad. I guess. I think we're about to pull up by Strachan's Ice Cream again. I gotta go one way or the other. I'm not sure which. Where is it? Okay, we're downtown Palm Harbor again. And this is out actually downtown Ozona. And you know how you see biker bars with the bikes lined up? Here's Ozona Pig. And here's Molly Goodheads. So I'll hold it as steady as I can with somebody behind me. That's Molly Goodheads. You see the sun. But there's the golf course carts all lined up. And the electric bikes and stuff. That Ozona Pig. This is the Antiques and Uniques. That was the thrift shop I was thinking of right there. Excuse me. And then there's an even nicer neighborhood if I go back there, but I honestly wish I'd had the time, guys. I just don't. Oh wow, that used to be the guys who did my roof, Done Right Roofing. I guess they did. Okay, let's look at the chat here. Well, I've got the road. Oops, I hit green screen backs, and I'm so sorry. Okay. Many of them are, yeah. Well, for the most part, they use concrete block. So you're lucky if you get that on the second story, because a lot of people will get the concrete block as a foundation level. And here we are in the trail again. And then they'll do frame on. So they're not built like the old British homes by any means. Here's that piano again. You can see how beat the fuck up it is, Steve. Or Tony. So this is RV campground. I think it's a campground. I don't know what it is. It's weird. They got like 2-story RVs back. I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, that's a trip down Nostalgia Lane. Thank you for joining me today, everybody. I'm going to let you go, and I will catch you on the next one Friday tomorrow. Don't forget, me and JJ Vance are going to talk about what we talked about talking about on the Operation GCD. So join me on the Purge, and we'll see you then. 12 o'clock. Bye.